Let's talk about the absolute most frustrating thing in golf gear today. You finally save up, you drop premium money on a shiny new Scotty Cameron putter.
Oh man, you pull out your wallet, make the big purchase, walk straight to the practice green, and boom, you realize you accidentally bought the exact model that actively fights your natural stroke. It is a massive confidence killer, and honestly, we hate watching guys waste their hard-earned money like this.
Right, so today we are putting these two titans in a direct head-to-head battle to stop that from happening to you. It is the Phantom versus the Newport.
Welcome to Golf Gear Showdown, where it's golf gear head-to-head. I'm Mike, your data and specs guy.
And I'm Jake, your everyday 15 handicapper voice. We have all been in this exact scenario, Mike. You're standing right there in the pro shop, staring at the putter rack. Suddenly, you get distracted by a really sweet head cover and completely ignore what your stroke actually needs.
Exactly. We are here to figure out if your specific game demands a modern mallet or a classic blade. Both of these carry the exact same famous badge, but they are built for entirely different players.
Let's look at the specs real quick. Over on one side, we have the traditional precision-milled Newport blade. It's got clean lines and a super classic shape. Then on the other side is the Phantom. This is a high-tech mallet featuring a much larger footprint and a really deep center of gravity. Being a 15 handicapper, looking down at these two is honestly intimidating in totally different ways. We're talking about two completely different philosophies for getting the stupid ball into the hole.
We've got 5 quick rounds today. First up is the forgiveness battle, then alignment and distance control, followed by feel, looks, and value. Fourth is your perfect putter fit, and we'll wrap with the final verdict.
Make sure you stick around for round 3, guys. What we found out about the used market and the real value of these things is going to surprise a lot of people.
All right, round 1, the forgiveness battle. Let's dive right into what happens when things inevitably go wrong on the greens.
Mishits happen to literally all of us, and man, there is nothing worse than hitting a slippery 6-footer slightly off the toe and watching it agonizingly lip out, just because the putter face twisted in your hands. That is exactly right, Jake. Based on design intent, the entire purpose of the Phantom's mallet shape is to push the weight wider and deeper away from the face. So when you catch a putt off the heel or the toe, this specific weight distribution actively fights that twisting motion.
Pitting them against each other makes this an incredibly easy call. The Newport simply does not have the physical footprint to save a bad stroke. It will expose your poor ball striking immediately.
For sure. The winner for the average everyday golfer in round 1 is clearly the Phantom. Maximum stability takes the win here without a doubt.
Moving on to round 2, alignment and distance control. You'll want to pay close attention to this part, because what we reveal about speed control coming up is a detail most golfers completely miss.
Aiming the putter is highly subjective. The Newport is very minimalist and distraction-free. Personally, I absolutely prefer that clean top line. I want zero visual noise to process before pulling the trigger.
Look, I completely disagree with you here, Mike. From the perspective of a 15 handicapper, the Phantom features strong visual frames and long sight lines that practically aim the face for you. If you ever struggle to know exactly where you're lined up, those visual frames are an absolute necessity on the course.
Okay, fair point on aiming, but distance control presents a really fascinating split decision. Based on common feedback, the Phantom masks your mishits, which means your long lag putts roll to a pretty consistent speed, even on a sketchy stroke.
True, but the Newport gives you pure honesty. Miss the center of that milled blade, and you are going to feel it instantly. Getting that immediate feedback is how you actually build genuine touch over time. So let's split this round. Phantom wins for immediate consistency and alignment, while the Newport takes the crown for distance control and actually training your hands for the future.
All right, round 3, feel, looks, and value. We are judging the subjective side now, plus checking how these putters actually impact your wallet.
The psychological side of putting is a huge deal. Standing over the ball with a precision-milled classic Newport feels exactly like wearing a well-tailored suit. Most golfers report that the timeless shape, along with that solid, muted click, instills an immediate sense of confidence right at address. In the battle of feel and pure charisma, the Newport easily wins this round.
I'm with you on feel, but that brings us to the number 1. As in, the number 1 safest gear purchase you can possibly make in golf. This leads perfectly into our smart shopper move.
A well-kept used Newport holds elite resale value. Players can literally game it for a whole year and then sell it for almost exactly what they paid. But here is the smart shopper move that most golfers miss. Because mallet designs update so significantly every cycle, previous generation Phantoms become an absolute sneaky bargain used. You get heavy-duty performance for a fraction of the cost. So Newport wins for elite resale, but the older Phantom easily wins for pure used value. Moving right along to round 4, your perfect putter fit. We are about to assign clear winners for every type of golfer out there, so definitely pay attention to this breakdown.
Let's run through these fast. Beginners and high handicappers?
Phantom.
You simply need maximum stability and forgiveness.
What about mid-handicappers and seniors? Also Phantom. It just makes the game so much easier.
Okay, how about fast swings and strong arc strokes?
Newport. The toe hang complements that opening and closing motion perfectly.
Same goes for low handicappers and pure feel players.
Straight back and through strokes. Distance seekers and forgiveness seekers? Phantom all day long.
And finally, budget buyers?
Previous generation Phantom on the used market, for sure.
Now let's talk about the absolute biggest buying mistake you can make. Do not go buy a classic blade just because your favorite tour pro uses one on TV. Tour pros can make a blade sing on glass-fast greens, but that means absolutely nothing for you on a bumpy Saturday morning at your local Muni. Honestly, I almost did that exact same thing myself when I first started playing. Copying better players is exactly how golfers end up with beautiful putters and really ugly 3-putt stats.
Let's hit the pros and cons rapidly here, with absolutely no brand protection. Pro for the Newport, lifetime resale value, and unmatched feel. Con, it violently punishes you on off-center strikes. Pro for the Phantom, automatic alignment and incredible forgiveness. Con, it loses retail value much faster and can feel a little bulky to traditionalists. You've got to diagnose your stroke path before you ever buy.
Finally, round 5, the final verdict. It's time to officially crown our winners across the board.
Here's the final scorecard. Overall winner for the average golfer? Phantom. Best for beginners and high handicappers? Phantom.
Best for mid-handicappers and seniors? Phantom again.
Best for pure forgiveness?
Phantom.
Best feel, best looks, and best for arc strokes? Newport.
Best value and used market buy? Previous gen Phantom.
And if you have literally no budget limit,
Get a custom fit Newport.
the Newport brings the romance, but the Phantom brings the heavy-duty engineering.
Knowing your tendencies is the real secret to buying gear that actually lowers your scores. So evaluate your stroke honestly. Jump right into the comments right now and tell us your current handicap, your usual miss on the greens, and whether you're drafting the Phantom or the Newport for your bag. Next time on Golf Gear Showdown, we're putting the Titleist TS3 directly up against the TaylorMade Qi 10 in a driver battle you do not want to miss. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you are here for it. Keep it in the short grass.